Okay, there we go. I guess I have to be logged in to get it to work. Interesting. I said it like 4 times. What the hell? Okay, that still boggles my mind. I don't know what's wrong with that. Maybe next few streams I'll kind of figure out why that bugs out like that. Alright, anyways, looks like everything's live. Let me go ahead and start the stream. So, welcome to the Game Engine stream. Today is Monday, February 3rd for me. Let's see. I'm trying to think if I have anything to say before I start. I don't think I did, so let's go ahead and just get to the updates. Alright. So, yeah, the only thing I really have to say is I did add a lot of things over the weekend. I'm not going to explain every little bit. I think I did like 10 commits or something. I don't know, something kind of excessive. So yeah, I'm not going to break down every like line of the commit. I'm just going to generally show like what I got done. And then I'll go ahead and link those commits in the description and I'll kind of organize them too, since it was a lot this time. And yeah, how do I say? Yeah, I'll link those commits in the description. I'll organize them so you can go ahead and click through them. Oh, hey, NCB, how's it going? Starting up the stream, so just getting the starting stuff out of the way. Yeah, so basically I'm just going to show the progress I made over the weekend with the runtime UI, and then we'll get into some coding. So let's go ahead and start. Oh, feel that. All right. So over the weekend, I think the progress board looked a bit differently. I modified it off screen. So basically, I moved this checkbox over from here to over here. Right, so the checkbox is done. I've been working on the input widget. I've been making progress with it. I'll show you like where it's currently at. And then mostly over the weekend, I did a lot of refactoring. So that was kind of like the main bit, I suppose. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to mention right now. I'm hoping I can get through most of the rest of the UI stuff throughout this week. I'm getting close to the end with all of the widgets. These last widgets are a little bit more complicated, but they're not the worst thing ever. Yeah, okay. Without further ado, let me go ahead and introduce what I did. And let me pull up my dev branch in the background too, just so I can reference it. Let's see. Setting my level thing. Let's see. A guy keeps underestimating my level on 3D. So are you going to prove him wrong? Or you're like, eh? I say both routes are valid. NCB. Okay. Where are my commits? Okay, maybe I'll just pull this up with my progress board, right? Let's get my dev. Okay. So I believe since last stream, fixed bug or Y value, was it the 31st? What was Friday? Oh, Friday was the 31st, okay. So I believe I did these right after, which was fixed bug or Y value cannot updates. Yeah, it's fine. Start implementing checkbox. Okay, so I started adding the checkbox off stream. Allow editing of checkbox and runtime UI, add proper mouse hovering. Okay, and then start adding input text widget, minor fixes and adjustments to the UI editor. This is just refactoring. And this is just kind of making the UI editor look a bit better. Add on hover, change icon when moving hovering, and then start adding. Okay, So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I committed, but I can kind of boil it down to just showing you what changed visually. So let's go ahead and open up and see. Let's see. NCB, I made a good thing in 1 hour, and he keeps believing that a good model needs weeks to be done. Uses to be. Oh, is that like when they I don't know, like the whole like charging per hour versus, I mean, I know you're not employed by him or whatever, but like the whole like charging per hour versus someone who's able to like get it done and then commission a certain amount for the quality of the work. It's like, yeah, I mean, if you can get it done, you can get it done, right? I mean, also, if the guy doesn't really have like a stake in like what you're doing, then I wouldn't worry about it. Let's see. Okay. So yeah, let me you know what I'm doing? I'm just gonna run this, and then you can kind of see. I'm gonna turn down this volume a bit though. Okay, so I made it so like when you can hover, right? Why did it do that? Oh yeah, okay. So you hover, right, and then there's like an on hover function that gets called, right? For me, I can hear a noise, but you won't be able to hear it. Over here, this is a text input. You can click on it, and then now it's in editing mode. And still need to add a few things to it, but yeah, you can type. So this is being typed. Right. And if you press enter, it just cancels typing, and then yeah, that's basically a text input. And you might be able to see that when it's hovered, there is like a cursor change. It's hard for me to see, so I'm imagining it's probably hard to see on stream. And then what was the other thing I added? I added a checkbox. So let's go to the main menu, and we'll go ahead and build one out really quick. So just add the checkbox widget. Okay, check texture. All right, let's see. All right, let's bring down the size. You know, this is a, how do I say? The size matches the aspect ratio, right? I think that's was from the previous image features or whatever. And yeah, you can kind of simulate hovering in the editor. It doesn't actually click anything, but you can kind of see the colors change. Let's see what else. Let's change the tag. Checkbox. I don't know. I don't know why I'm doing that. All right, let's go ahead and save it. All right, let's go ahead and run it. So now you can see you have a checkbox. If you press it, it toggles, right? And then you can just associate a script with the on press, and then you can like handle it however you want, right? So yeah, you have a checkbox. You can navigate. Why is that? Wait, why is that doing that? That's weird. Okay, I don't know. We gotta go look at how I calculate this stuff. Okay, well, anyways. That's basically what I got done. Right now, I'm in the middle of working with the input text, and the next features I want to add is when you click, I want to have that little like vertical white bar that shows up and like blinks in and out. And yeah, just display wherever the correct cursor is. That shouldn't be too hard. It's basically just drawing like a white quad at the correct place. The hard part is going to be like navigating between the letters and like calculating the location, I suppose. And yeah. And yeah, again, of course, there's like a bunch of like icon changes I made, and there's a lot of back-end rendering, so that took me like quite a bit, or back-end refactoring, that's what it meant. So yeah, okay, Let me go ahead and get started. Let me just list out what I'm going to do today. And then we can go ahead and set up. Let's see. Okay, so the first thing is add vertical bar for text input. I'll just start with that. Or add vertical bar and then make it blank. Shouldn't be too hard. Okay, there we go. Let's see. NCP. But negotiating man refused to be wrong. I made 30 miles for 34 years, and this guy believes it takes 168 hours to make GameStop, Summit Drama. Sure. Show. Again, I mean, I wouldn't really worry about the opinions. That's just me. Trying to think. Okay. So I think the first thing, right, is if you want to draw a quad, let's draw a quad, right? So let's head over to the runtime UI. I'm actually debating whether I want it to be a line or a quad, but I'm thinking a quad because that way I can make like a custom. Well, I guess at this stage it doesn't really matter too much. But yeah, I think quad gives me more like freedom, I suppose. Let's see. Where is my thing? Okay, no, we want the onRender function. OnRender. All right, input text. Here we go. Okay, so here we draw the background, and then let's see. So here we draw the background. Here we draw the text rendering, right? So I'm assuming right after. Create. What do you call this? An IBeam for current text index, I suppose. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and then let's just render a quad. How do you render a quad? Let's go find out. Okay, this one is rendering. Yeah, sure. Let's just do this. So we'll paste this for a second. Yeah, I suppose it would be background spec. Maybe I could rename it to just quad spec. Let's see. Okay, it's gonna mute it. Alright, let's see. I'm kind of sleepy today. I don't know. What's up with this thing not... Oh, wait, no, I know why. Because we're not the runtime UI service. So we gotta specify that. Color.w. Do I care? I think I do care, actually. Yeah. For now, we're gonna go with this. So we'll do this for the color. Whatever the current background color is. Or actually, no. Let's go with pure white. Yeah, let's go with white. So we're gonna do... editor UI. Or I could just do this. Math vec4 white color. I mean, all this is just one, right? And there we go. And then white color, white color. I realize this would always... No, okay, fine. Let me just do this then, for now. White color, okay. Alright, so now we need to figure out its translation, or its transform matrix, right? So, what are we doing here? We get an identity matrix. And then we translate it based on a provided widget translation and widget size. And then we scale it based on the size. Okay. And this is just to make sure that we have the bounds of the box, or the the location makes sense based on the half extents of the box. So I don't know if I care about any of this right now. Like the size can just be 1, which I'm just gonna get rid of. Or I guess I'll just do... What is size? So the size is a vec3, right? For now, we'll just do math vec3. Okay. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to translate this. This is going to be based on the text data. So maybe I want to set the location as the widget location plus... you know what? Let's just do this for now. There we go. Where is this going to translate? I think this should be at the origin. Should draw it at the origin of the screen. We'll give it like a scale of like 5 or 4, I guess. Just so I can make sure I see it. Okay, and then we're only going to render this if editing. Oh yeah. If no, we want runtime UI. Wait, no, we're in runtime UI. Runtime UI service. How do I get active get s active? Wait, no. What am I doing? S runtime UI context. Runtime UI service. S runtime UI context. Active UI. We're already assuming that this is valid at this point, so we should be fine. Is equal to this. And then we render this. So basically, you only want to render this quad if, how do I say, we're editing. and I guess the white color can go here. And yeah, this whole thing's probably going to get wrapped up into its own function, but for now it's fine here. Alright, let's go ahead and see if I can just see a quad. Let's see. Sadness now, the drama is over. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know. I just wouldn't worry about it. People go and talk smack just because they feel like it. Yeah. Can't really control other people's emotions. Let's see. Okay. Oh, I see it. Wait, no. Hold on. Yeah, is that it? Right there? Or is that always there? No, yeah, that's it. So, still don't know why the ordering is like this. I guess it's closer. No, wait, what? No, this should link here. Yeah, this should link here. Like when you're in this one, if I press right, it should go here because this is the closest on the x-axis. Weird. I mean, that makes sense. It goes down there. Okay, anyways, I'm not fixing that right now. Anyways, I can see it. It's very, very tiny, but it's right there. If I make it bigger, you'll be able to see it. Let me do like 30. Okay, let's see. There we go. Yeah, so you can see it. If we're editing, then yeah. If I press enter, I believe it cancels it. There we go. Okay. So now the next hurdle is to take this box and then draw it right here. And then just shrink the size. So that's going to be based on the size metrics. Let's see. Yeah, how do we render this single line text? Let's take a look. Start plus. Okay, it's a decent amount of math to get this set up. So what is it? Let me put some comments through here. So calculate the text size. K-center adjustment. I guess. I don't love this like a magic number, but whatever. Left align is translation output.x. Okay. Set the starting x, y locations. Plus size. Okay, so if it's left, we just exit out of this. We don't do any adjustments, and then we just adjust the y value. And that this essentially just places it at the beginning of the text at a certain place or location, then you can just start rendering the line, right? So basically we want this. We want this information again. So let me just yoink it. And then I might cache this between, not cache it, but like maybe do like a separate function call that just calculates it, and then I can have both of them use the data. That might be a good idea. But for now, I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, so we're going to put this right here. Okay, widget translation. Where else? Widget translation, widget translation. Okay. Okay, widget size. You know what? I'm gonna change the frequency of those breaks right now. Let me do something really quick. $3,600. Okay, so I changed the break frequency to like every hour. But I will stretch my fingers though. Let's take a look. Something really quick. Okay. Let's keep going. Again, this one's gonna be M text data. Yeah, I might make this into a function just called like calculate translation output or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, it'll just be its own standalone function. I can just calculate where the text is supposed to be drawn. And then from there, like various functions, rendering functions can use that information. So I don't have to keep calculating it twice. But yeah, for now, this will just be a hack. Okay. So we're just going to transform this by the translation output line. And then the y value is fine, I believe. It's the x value that needs to be adjusted. Yeah, so here we just need to do an additional addition. So move the X cursor to the end of the text, right? So we're just gonna say translation output dot X plus equals text size. Just for this one specifically. So yeah, ideally this should put the square at the end of the text. It's gonna look too big and it's gonna be kind of weirdly sized, but that's fine. We're gonna maybe do like 10, and let's go ahead and try it. Yep, and the next thing is just to get it start looking how I want it to, so I'll have to scale it. It's gonna be based off of the text size. It has to kind of scale with the text. And then the whole width thing, yeah, the width needs to scale with the text, and also the Y value needs to scale with the text as well. Yeah. Okay. I don't see anything being drawn. Oh wait, did we? What the hell? Translation output. I put the Y value in. What? Okay, well that's definitely wrong. Okay, let's try something. Oh no, not text size, my bad. Hey, no, this is what we want. Okay, and then, yeah, I think the scale of the, how do I say? Yeah, I mean, there's gonna be a few considerations with the quad. Okay, well, I mean, I guess. what's wrong with it? I don't get it. Cache text dimensions.x. Why is that one broken? Okay, let's go here really quick. Okay, it's just like a really small number. Yeah, I guess I didn't scale it. I don't think there's anything else. Okay, and then once this works, I think, yeah, I will take this whole thing and just wrap it into its own function. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's actually intended. The fact that it's, like, kind of weirdly located right here. That's actually fine. Yeah. Okay, let me think. It looks like we're like halfway up here, maybe? Wait, why is it? It's kind of located weird. I don't know why. Okay, well, let's get it to be really thin, and then we'll make it the length of this, right? Like the y length should be like match the max size, right? So yeah, let's do that. So the first thing is the z value is just gonna be 1, right? Or maybe not scale? No, it's, yeah, scale's 1. I don't really care. The xz value. Okay, well the xz value for now is going to be arbitrary, so I'll just do a 1 for now. The y one is the one I'm worrying about right now. That one I think is going to be... yeah, this thing. Cache dimensions. Yeah, it's going to be this, but just without the 0.5. Okay, let's try that. It's still going to be position grid, but the length of it should be the appropriate size on the y-axis. The x, I don't know. I gotta figure out how to make that make sense for like the text. I don't know if I should base it off of like a percentage of the text size. I might do that. Yeah, actually. And just do like an arbitrary size based off the text size. Yeah, that's looking good. I don't know if the on hover is having issues with it. That's fine. Okay, let's just move it up. Yeah, let's just move it up. Let's see. It's actually looking pretty good, to be honest. So all we really have to do we'll do one more transform. I'm going to condense all this stuff into like a better series of functions, but for now I'm just going to keep appending stuff to it. Move the y cursor up by half of its y extent. Okay, so we're just going to do translation output y plus equals, and basically it's going to be this, but times 0.5f. Multiplication is commutative, so it doesn't really matter what order we do this. So yeah. Yeah, okay. I might also maybe move it. Actually no, maybe it's fine. I don't know. I just have to decide how wide I want the beam to be. There we go. Yeah, it seems a bit close. I suppose it's fine. That's fine though, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna do this as like a percentage of the text size, like the width of it. Alright, let's see if it... Cool. Yeah, it follows. Good. Good. Is it just not draw if the text size is 0? I don't know, but this is a new line of text. There we go. Yeah, it's already pretty good, honestly. Yeah, so let me just figure out the scaling for this. So I'm thinking instead of doing one, we're gonna do text size. Let's just do text size and then we can scale it from there. Okay, yeah, so that is crazy. Let's do like maybe even like 5% of that. Let's do times 0.05. Yeah, and then since it's based off of the current text size, then it should scale with the text. But still be the same relative proportion. Yeah, I mean, that's cool. It's a bit close though, isn't it? I don't know. I don't know. I'll leave it like that for now. This is a series of text. Okay. Yeah. That's looking pretty cool. Still don't... Why does it do that? It's just annoying me. It should be checking for, like this one has the closer distance, right? Or is this... No, this one is closer. I don't know, that's weird. Okay, I might make it a tiny bit there. Let's do like 0.3. Let's try that. Okay, and then the next thing is just to add a thing where like it just doesn't, or like, I don't know, like make it blink, I guess. Where do I put that factor? Maybe I'll add like an onUpdate function to the runtime UI. I guess 0.3 is too small. Oh. Why does it not display? Wait, what? Why does this click too? This should not click. Is this selectable for some reason? What? Why is that selectable? Is there something I'm missing? Run main menu. Yeah, it's not selectable. So like, what's up? Why is it set as selected? Okay, let me deal with that bug really quick. That should be an easy fix. It seems like when I click, it still sets it as selected even if it's not selectable. That's interesting. So it could either be there's like a bug. Let me put this back to 0.5 by the way. So let me go to the viewport panel. Check the first place. That might be a bug. I handled the on clicks right after I display the image. Yeah, right here. So this set's editing. I don't know. Was the on press that is selected? Wait, what are we doing here? Set the pressed widget as selected. Oh, am I not checking for... Yeah, wait. Hold on. Yeah, if current widget selectable. Then we're just gonna return. I'm really not checking for that. I guess I wasn't. Interesting. Yeah, because you wouldn't call an on press on something that is not selectable. The widget is selectable. Okay. Okay, nice. That works. What was it? Yeah, good. That was a weird bug when I was doing that before. What was the next thing? There's a few things that can do at this point. Do I want to forward the on update? So I'm thinking to make it blank, right? I need to link the on update, right? And then basically, or link the runtime UI and on update function, and then only like actually handle it if there is a hovered entity, right? Otherwise you just exit early, right? And then the idea is you would just have some like counter or like accumulator or something, and then maybe make it have like a modulus so it doesn't like just keep incrementing forever. And then yeah, I can just base it on like the number of seconds I want it to take for it to be like drawing. And then that boolean of whether it's like displaying or not can exist inside of the UI. So it won't be like a per widget thing, it would be like a per UI thing. But yeah, we need to store the accumulator and the boolean both in the runtime UI. Okay, yeah, I think I kind of see how I'm going to do it. All right, it's actually not going to be that bad because I don't need to serialize anything or like add a bunch of like those steps for configuration. All I really need to do is just go to runtime UI service. And then, again, this is all the runtime data. I might move this out at some point to its own thing. I don't know. Don't know if I really care. But anyways, we're going to add two variables here. Bool IBeam visible. Wait, do I need a separate boolean for if it's visible or not? Okay, wait, I'm gonna be right back. Let me kind of think about it for a second. Wait, is the modulus operator available for floats? Hold on. Oh, yeah. Modulus operator for floats. Okay, yeah, I was about to say. Yeah, I guess not. I mean, one thing I could do is just have like instead of having a float representing the time, I could convert it into like milliseconds, and then I can do the modulus operator, and then the how do I say the yeah. Oh wait, no, I mean, I could just say like if it goes over a certain size, just subtract. Yeah. Okay. No, I think I got it. Yeah, I think I got it. All right. So the first thing is if it's visible, we're gonna say true by default. I don't know. Also, this is runtime data. Put it down here. Next thing is we need an accumulator, so float IBeam accumulator. Just do 0.0f, right? And then we'll have another float for, and this one I might expose. I don't know, for now I'm not gonna bother, but I could expose it later, I guess. We'll say IBeam for some reason the name is not coming to me. I want to say IBeam timer or timer, but that doesn't make any sense. It's the time that it takes to swap visibility, right? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What's the name for that? Oh, interval. Visibility interval. Sure. Long name, but whatever. And then we'll go with like 1 second for now. Okay, so I believe this is all we need. And then the idea, right, is that we're gonna head over to wherever we're doing this on render thing. Somewhere over here, I think. No, in the runtime UI. Just go find, I don't know, on render. There it is. So if editing and then we'll put this down here, I guess. Runtime UI service. Yes. Continue with context. UI. Just, is it visible or not? Visible. Yeah, so if it is visible, then do it, right? And currently it's default true in all cases, so it will be visible. So now we just want to like flip it back and forth, right? So all we need for that really is just an onUpdate function. So let's go find an onUpdate function. Let's go make one. I guess I just call on render, right? It's normally how it is. Let's just do on render, huh? I guess so. Maybe I don't need to have it as an onUpdate, but it would be cleaner to be an onUpdate function. It's more of like a rendering thing anyway, so whatever. Let's just put it in the on render. Okay, so up here, we're just going to handle the IBeam thing. So handle IBeam visibility interval. Or you know what? We don't even need to do this here now that I think about it. One place we could do it, and that would actually save some cycles, is to actually do it in the on render. Just realized that. Oh, the only thing is we don't have the time step. Okay. Okay, that's kind of annoying. Yeah, we don't have the time step. We kind of need that for this. Okay, fine. We'll make it on update. Should that be right? Whatever. Okay. Let's see. Static void on update. Time step. Yes. Bring this up. And there we go. I mean, one thing I could do is maybe just go ahead and pass in the time step into the on render, but I'm not gonna bother. Just handle it separately. So the on update, we're gonna do, well, the first thing we need to make sure that the UI context exists. If not, just go ahead and exit. It would be weird if it didn't, but you know, I don't know. Okay, now handle IBeam flipping or input text widgets. So we're going to say if if editing widget, right, then we'll go ahead and do this. And then the idea is, let's go ahead and grab this as a thing. Make it easier to type. Okay, so we're going to do active UI. Okay, we want to increment the accumulator. This equals TS. Okay, so we increment the accumulator, and then we'll say if the IBeam accumulator is greater than active UI IBeam interval, then we're going to say active UI IBeam accumulator minus equals the interval. Okay. And then here we're just going to do an operations, or is it utility operations? Utility operations toggle. I know I could just write the toggle point myself, but I don't know. I just like it being a function. Maybe I can make it inline or something. But yeah, we're just going to do active UI and IBeam visible. And yeah, just toggle that. And yeah, that's about it, to be honest. This will do everything. I'm trying to think what the next thing is. Now that we have this, we just need to connect this on the update function now. So yeah, just make sure we call it. Shouldn't be too hard. Basically, we just want to go to the viewport panel and also to the runtime panel. And wherever we call an update, just call this. Really, we can just put it along with the render function. There we go. Yeah. So we'll just do this. Yes. Okay. And then yeah, let's just figure out wherever else we use this and make sure we update it. Okay, we use it there. That's just the name of it. Here we use it. Okay, where's the runtime UI? I'm just waiting for that one. What is this? Yeah, here we go. This is the one I wanted. Okay, so I think that's good. Yeah, I think it's good. All right. Oh, actually, one. Where's the other one? The one that provides. Yeah, this one. Let's go find this. Yeah, here. Thing is, I don't know if I care to update this. Well, I guess I'll just throw it in here just for good measure. Sure. It wouldn't really get used anyways, to be honest, but you never know, I might toss this more on update functions and or stuff in there that I might need later. Okay, I think we're good though. Other than that, let's go ahead and cancel and rebuild and let that go for a bit. I'll be right back and get some water. Alright, I am back. Got my water. Oh, hey, operator dude. It's been a while. Nice to see you. This is pretty early for you too, huh? Is it 2 p.m. over here? For sure, for sure. Yeah, I'm alright. I've been yeah, I guess generally I'm good. Right now with the engine, I've just been doing some UI stuff, so that's what I'm currently at right now. Specifically, I'm trying to get this little thing. Hey, there we go. It's working. It's a little too slow. You might not be able to see it, but this is supposed to be like an input text widget, right? And then you can like type some stuff, right? It's kind of slow though. I might speed it up to like 0.75 seconds. Yeah, you know what? Let me try that. Where's my thing? But yeah. Just working on UI stuff. Yeah, I remember seeing on your Discord that you were going to stream. Did you stream recently, or were you thinking about it? Let's see. I'm trying to think where I put this. Oh yeah, it's in the user interface. User interface. There we go. Okay, so I have it at 1 second. Let's do 0.75. Try that. Beautiful diamonds. I think 0.75 is probably going to be good. And then, yeah, actually, did I get everything I wanted to get done with that? Yeah, I mean, make it blink. Seems like that's good. And it's only getting called per the on update globally, so that's good. What else? I guess the next thing is being able to move the cursor back and forth. So like move the cursor along the text. Oh, for sure. Wait, who are you on Twitch, Latif? Oh, for sure. No, DJ Vibes, I did ban you. Yep. Oh, your PC crashed? Oh, shoot. Yeah, I don't know. I switched over to some new, what is it? How do I say? I don't know, don't wanna, let me think. Okay, just give me a minute, I'll be right back. Okay, yeah, I mean, I was just looking at I couldn't remember where I put my moderation rules. I don't know. I'm the only person who like really moderates on my stream, right? And I don't know, I was kind of, I'm an introvert, I'm kind of bad at setting my own boundaries, right? And I don't know, you were just saying a lot of like crazy stuff a lot of the time, right? Sometimes with like, I don't know, stuff with like, I don't remember the exact like things. I can go back into the stream and whatnot and find them if I want to. If you chill or whatever and you don't like say anything like wild, like I just want to keep it chill and kind of neutral for the stream, you know what I'm saying? And again, I wasn't good at setting my boundaries before, but now I want to kind of keep to the channel rules that kind of pop up when you click chat, right? So yeah, that's just my reasoning. I don't know. Operator Dim, I saw you talking about your UI, then crash. Yeah, let's see. So yeah, no, Operator, it's just I banned him before because of like a few different reasons, yeah. Yeah, I changed it. So like I do have some rules that pop up in the chat when you type in on Twitch. And yeah, just like I don't know. Yeah, I mean, if that's how you feel, yeah. Yeah, I'm talking to operator him. So I'm doing multi-streaming. My bad. So I'm still kind of figuring out the whole multi-streaming, but I am on YouTube. Maybe give it a bit. DJ vibes. I might unban a little bit later, but I gotta figure out like my rules and everything. So, but yeah, the whole situation was just kind of making me uncomfortable. Yeah, I mean that's how you feel, you know. But yeah, what is it? Oh yeah, operator. So the main reason I'm doing multi-streaming is I want to be able to post my live videos directly to YouTube and put it into the live tab, right? So it doesn't affect like the other videos that I post. But yeah, I don't love that the chat is like segmented. So I'm still kind of thinking about that. I don't know. Alright, but anyways, let me show you where I was at just now. Yeah, that's one thing. Latif, I'll think about it. What is it? If you say anything that like goes against the channel rules, then yeah. Okay. To be fair, let me go on to what is it? All right, just give me a sec, operator. I'm just doing something real quick. Okay. All right. Okay, my bad. Operator, so the guy I was talking to, I don't know, I had like a few situations with him before where like, I'm an introvert and it's kind of hard for me to like set my boundaries with people, right? And I didn't really set my boundaries well, like with him, with some of the things that he was saying, like throughout the stream. So I don't know, the whole situation makes me kind of uncomfortable, you know? I just banned him on YouTube as well. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out a way to kind of like do better moderation. You know what I mean? So yeah, sorry if I'm kind of like fragmented right now. Yeah, normally I do kind of like point it out when I'm like talking to people on YouTube though. I kind of say like, oh yeah, I'm talking to you, and then I'll like kind of repeat it. I'm just a little bit flustered right now. But yeah, let me go ahead and get back to what I was doing. I don't know, I might unban him at some point, but I'm just kind of uncomfortable with the whole situation, you know? Yeah, I mean, I don't know, like, I guess it's just both, you know what I mean, operator, like, I'm introvert, I didn't really have to, like, do that too much, and then, I guess setting boundaries is like a second thing that I have issues with, and yeah, I'm just kind of figuring that out, you know? On the other chat, he was just asking, like, why was he banned, right? That's basically it, yeah. I don't know, it was just throughout my like past like 20 streams or whatever, he just would like say certain like kind of crazy stuff, and then I didn't like ban him then. And honestly, I just didn't want to deal with the situation. You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't think I navigated the situation the best, but I think from now on I want to like set my boundaries. I don't know, stuff like talking about, I don't know, like what is it, like Nazis, and like I don't know, just getting into fights with people, talking about like crazy politics stuff. What is it? I don't know, just having like certain like slights against me, just saying like certain negative things that I didn't like say anything about at the time. But yeah, it was just making me uncomfortable. You know what I mean? I don't remember like exactly like what the exact things were, but I could probably go back in the streams and like find them. I don't have the energy to do that right now. You know what I mean? And I banned them a few days ago, so I don't really remember. Yeah, and again, it's just like I wasn't setting my boundaries well back then, so like now me banning him is kind of like a, what is it? Like I'm kind of like navigating that and figuring that out. But yeah, just the whole thing just makes me uncomfortable, you know. Yeah, exactly, right? Like, I don't know. MCH, it's your stream, feel free to ban whoever makes you comfortable, right? Yeah, and just from like going forward, like if just, I don't know, just like not being respectful, saying certain things, I'll like point that out and then be like, okay, I'll give you a warning and then a ban. But yeah, I don't know if I want to keep talking about it. I'm just gonna go ahead and move on. Yeah, it's just, I don't know, this whole what is it? Like my stream, you know? Like I just don't want to get into it. You know what I mean? I mean, we can talk a little bit about it, but if it starts getting like heated and people start fighting, it's like, okay, you know, because that kind of stuff does like, it does get into that sometimes. So I'd rather just avoid the whole thing. And I'm not going to immediately ban someone when someone starts talking about religion or politics, but, you know, if it starts getting, like, weird or people getting uncomfortable, I'm like, okay, we gotta, like, chill, you know? But yeah, alright, let me get back to what I was doing. So yeah, I was adding like a text thing, and I'm adding that little what is it? What is it called? The little like bar that pops up, like in and out, right? And then you can just type, right? It seems like it's working. I actually like the timing of it. So yeah, I think that's done. Let's see. So yeah, I've been adding a lot of different like widgets recently, like text widget, button widget, image button widget, checkbox, and then add input text, right? So yeah, the input text is the one I've been working on recently, right? It seems like it's almost done. I think the last main thing is just being able to, what is it? Like navigate back and forth. Because currently you can't really do that. So yeah, maybe being able to navigate back and forth in the text. And I think that's about it, to be honest. I'm trying to figure out where I should store that, though. culture. Let's see. My take on the RMP is generally two things. One, its impact on culture and comparing the state of the world with the generalized naive state. If there's ever an issue in culture or society, see how different it is to live 10,000 years ago, because 10,000 years ago and beyond. Right. On RPs generally two things. Comparing the state of the world to the generalized native state. Right. I mean, yeah, but then there are people who, like, you know, like, because of their, like, viewpoint and, like, their situation in the culture, they'll feel like, well, what is it called? I don't know, they'll have very strong emotions about, like, their situation. And I mean, like, I'm not trying to, like, stop anyone from, like, having those emotions. Like, those are valid for you, you know? But yeah, I don't know. It's just once it starts getting toxic and people start like bringing each other down because of their viewpoints, I'm like, okay, that's a bit much. Yeah, and again, like I just wasn't setting my boundaries well. So yeah, just figuring it out. Oh, and my little break for stretching my fingers. Ooh. Yeah, but it's been chiller recently with the streams. Before I was trying to like do all of my coding on stream, and I feel like I was kind of like rushing myself to get everything done, so I wasn't really like interacting as much. But nowadays I'm kind of restricting my stream times to like 3 hours, 2 to 3 hours. And it's kind of nice because I'm not really feeling like, oh yeah, like I need to work on the code. I'm giving myself like the space to work on my code like off stream. And I feel like it's been working pretty well. Like I can kind of talk and chill. And then kind of like when the stream starts, I can kind of be like, oh, this is the things that I got done before stream, right? So yeah, it's been pretty cool. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. I think I've been transitioning towards that too. Yeah. Yeah, and I remember you saying you were working on your like it was like a separate project you're working on. Yeah, you were working on like a new thing, right? Yeah, but you said you were keeping it under wraps, right? I'm trying to think of like what's the next thing I want to do too. Let me see. Move the cursor along the text. Okay, this one's kind of tough. Okay, I guess I'll get started with this. So move the cursor along the text. I guess I'll do it with the arrows, right? Yeah, I'll do it with the arrows. Cursor along the text. The only issue right now is that my current main menu uses the arrows to navigate the widgets, right? So I gotta figure out a way to probably override the input. For the text, right? So yeah, but basically I handle like movement of of the arrows inside of runtime UI service. Here we go. So let's head over here. Music. And then we go to on render. Where do I handle that? Oh, no, it's over here. It's on mouse. Or on key press, I think? Why not? Yeah, here. So I handle the backspace and I handle the enter. So I need to add an extra section for handling the like going back and going forward, right? And then from there, I need to figure out how to make sure that if I do handle this here, that I skip the input mode event. So I gotta figure that out. I suppose, yeah, that's interesting. I don't know. Operator Doom, it's still secretive for now, but I will post some stuff on Discord soon. Been in Australia for the past 3 months. Got back to Taiwan 2 weeks ago. That's why I haven't said hi in a while. Oh, for sure. He said, I think there... Oh, Fox love you. Oh, hey. I think there's an event.consume function. Oh, like on glfw. Oh, maybe, yeah. Let me take a look. glfw event consume. Yeah, if not, I could probably add that to my like event process as well. Let's see, keyboard input. No, is there like a consume thing? Or no, actually it's not the term. But yeah, I feel like there is going to be something for handling this. Well, okay, I guess the easiest thing I could do right now is here. I'm not using this return value, but I could. Yeah. So if event.get key code is equal to key left arrow. I guess it's called left, yeah. And then we'll do right. What? Okay. And then in these cases, we're going to return true. So this should consume the event. Or like I can handle it inside of the like whatever function called this, right? Oh, how's Australia been? Operator Doom. Did you go visit the spots on the map? You were showing me in the game. Okay. Enter. I'll go ahead and return true. Yeah, in this case. Yeah, the data you had, yeah. Oh, you didn't, oh, sure. Well, still, it must have been nice to be home for a bit. Okay, so in all these cases, we're consuming the event here, right? So now I need to go to the function where I call this, which I think for the viewport, let's go take a look. For the intro of the game, but make it much smaller. I mean, were you gonna make it like part of the map, or you said the intro of the game? So like just like a small segment of the game. I don't want to prod apart your game too much. I know you're keeping it under wraps. Or that was the other game. Let's see. So that was the one you were working on stream. Yeah. So it's different. Let's see. Where did I put... Okay, let's try to figure out where I handle this. I think I have an on-key pressed situation. Where is it? This is the on update. No. I want, is it main window? Let's see. Main window. This thing. Where did I put it? Editor event, huh? I think it's an input event. Okay. And then on key pressed runtime. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, perfect. So this is where I call this key press thing, right? So we're gonna say if... Actually, we'll just make a bool call handled. So we'll do, say, bool handled is equal to this one. Okay. And then we'll say if not handled. Then we call the input map, right? So basically it will attempt to call the key pressed event. And then if it does handle it, then it'll be like, okay, skip the input map. I don't care about you, right? But if it does not handle it, then it'll just go ahead and use the input map. And I'm not really using this information yet, so... Yeah. I mean, I guess I could return handled, but I'm not going to use it, so... Handled. Okay, there we go. I think that's it. Let me try that. Let's take a look. Let's see. Operator Doom. Let's see. Yeah, I live there, but I didn't go to many places. I'll probably use... Oh, yeah. It's going to be the entire game, which I still want to make. The same stuff in that game will be used in this project. I had an idea and realized from that idea I can make a different game that would be much faster than the original one. Oh, okay. You can get it done faster. I feel that. Yeah, I'm still figuring out the whole scoping thing too with this. I mean, again, just making Pong. I am actually almost done, like, with Pong. I'm hoping, like, right now I'm just adding a bunch of, like, UI widgets. And then I'm just going to use them to fix up some of the networking issues, and then I'm done. I can move on to the next game. And then hopefully the idea is Pong and then any of the smaller games that I make I don't really care about. I'm just going to make them public on GitHub, and then anyone who downloads the engine can just try out the game, right? And then it could be like kind of like a test or a demo. So yeah, I'll just be doing that while I'm still figuring out some of the features of the engine. What was it doing? What did I just add? Oh, yeah, okay, so if I go here, okay, cool, yeah, so it's consuming it. You can press enter and then go back. It's so all over the place. Why does it, it's so annoying, I don't know, like the way it like moves around. Okay, oh, there we go. Yep. This is a new line of text. Okay, so now I can just process the back and forth. Let's go ahead and do that. Also, let me make sure I remember to do this in the runtime app. Runtime app. Wait, I can't find an example of an older method of consuming the event. My apologies. Returns work fine. Wait, returns work fine for unique functions. But for multiple events, you want to extend with the event object with a flag. It's like you're talking about glifw, right? I'm assuming Fox loves you. Oh, like that would be like the idiom for it, right? I can't find an example of. I suppose so. Yeah, I can't find an example. Works fine. Extend the event object with a flag. With the flag. Okay. Yeah. Well, I suppose I'll just keep with the Boolean thing for now. I mean, it works for it. But yeah, if I do need to figure out some way to like consume it when I generate the event, I'll add that. I think I'll add that to the events API. Let me take a look how I do that currently. Yeah, I mean, I could probably just. Yeah. Oh, you know what? That could probably get figured out in the actual desktop window section, where I actually like create the events. Yeah, because this is the callback that gets called to generate the glfw events. So maybe there's something like if I needed to, I could probably just add it directly on top of this like function call. Also, I don't know if this needs to be lambdas, to be honest. Sure. Let's see. Okay, yeah, so I wanted to get this handled inside the runtime app. Or actually, let me just figure out what I call this, to be honest. Yeah, let's forget this one. Let's see, like a method event.isConsumed/consume. Oh yeah, you know what? I think because I remember when I got this UI system set up, I think the Cherno, that's what this engine was based off of. I think the Cherno had something similar. It was like is handled, right? Right, and then you could like query it that way. And then he had like a bunch of like, what was the word? Yeah, like accessory functions like that. And then it was like common between the different event types type of deal. But I actually ended up removing that. What is like the main what is the main benefit of that? Like what does that like provide to the API? Example of an older method of something like that. Because I'm assuming the main idea of a consume event, right, is you have the event, and then like you do some stuff, and then like you just get some information on whether it's actually been handled or not. And then if it is handled or it's not handled, then you just exit out or choose what you want to do, right? Oh, right. So if you have a list of event handlers that all process the same event, assume it's whether event handlers. Right. So if you send it out the event, then no matter where the event is being handled, if you hit the consume thing, or if you like check the consume, in all cases it will how do I say, be like, oh no, this is consumed, like toss it out, we don't need it, or do something in particular because it's consumed, right? Yeah, that's fair. I mean, my current event system is like, I don't know, like pretty what is the word, like you just go sequentially from like A to B, right? So if I throw an event in on events, yeah, I mean, if I needed to do that here, I could just like return whether it's handled and then like exit out if necessary, and then just, I mean, this is a switch statement, but if I had like another one where it was like just a series of actions, I just check if it's handled and then exit out, depending on the situation. But if I do need that, maybe I'll add it later. Seems like it's fine for now. Yeah, because you still have to do all the if checks, right? But the is consumed is also an if check as well, because you're still returning a Boolean state of whether it's consumed or not. Or how do I say, like, in all cases you would check if it's consumed, and then there is an if check to see if it's consumed and then exit out, so you have to do that no matter what. Let me see. Okay, yeah. So runtime UI. No, I think it was in runtime app. Okay, here we go. Wait, no, where was it? I'm so right now. Let me head back to this viewport really quick. Maybe it was in main window. Yeah, here. So on key pressed, let's find this. Eventually I need to convert my system, but with this method it really helps me trace functions back to the source so it's linear. Right. Sure. Okay, wait, we call this, where is this main window? This is the actual thing. Okay, here it is. This is what I was looking for. Wait, why can't I type? My keyboard die? Bro, what? Okay, no, it's working here. Why is it? Okay, I don't know. Let me close it. Oh, it's because we're in here. Why is it showing me this? Okay, fine. I'll just go to the runtime app instead of trying to do that. let's head over to the input event. And then we're going to head over to on typed, on key pressed. Here we go. Okay. So there we go. So now the runtime app handles it like that. Let's see, I currently have 84 events with 78 responses, so... Oh yeah, no, I don't think mine's nearly as complex as that, yeah. Where is mine, by the way? Let's see. Hey, Miguel. Yo, how's it going? Nice to see you. Yeah, I think mine... I don't know. I think these are all my events. Let's see. I gotta figure out some of these network events too, I don't know. These are kind of silly. Okay, I think we're good here. So this is just making sure that the runtime can like overload this stuff. So okay, let's get back on track. We're gonna go back to the runtime UI service. But yeah, doing good. It was really busy last couple of days, so I could not get stream, but oh, for sure, for sure. Yeah, I'm doing all right. Yeah. Yeah, I hope all that stuff worked out. So you're busy. Thing. Yeah, I'm all right. I'm a little I don't know, a little flustered today for some reason, but I'm making good progress with the engine. Right now I'm just working on some more UI stuff. Like, I think I was still doing that last time you were here. Right now I'm doing like an input text type of deal. On updates. And what was I figuring out right now? On updates. Oh yeah, the on key pressed, yeah. Here we go. Yeah, maybe I can kind of show you like what specifically I'm gonna work on too. Alright, so for the user interface, right? Or let me just open this up. So you can see, like, I have the hovering thing. It shows like the little, what is it? Like, this is basically like input text type of thing. So you can click it, you know, it shows it. You can like, or that little like bar that shows like you're typing. You can type some stuff, right? And currently what I'm working on is just making sure that like, when I press left and right, it moves that like bar like left and right. So yeah, let me actually head down here. So basically I need to do that here, right? And I suppose the idea is I would have a, yeah, it's coming along. It's pretty rudimentary, but just want to get the fundamentals in, you know what I mean? Yeah, key left, key right. I've been looking at like Thin Matrix, his implementation of his UI. It's so nice. So I've been kind of getting ideas from that. I think that bar was originally called the cursor before mouse input. Oh yeah, the was it really? I didn't know that. Oh, and then everyone just started calling the mouse button the cursor. Yeah, I just know this one was, I just saw a thing called IBeam or something, so I just went with it. I was like, IBeam, sure. Okay, so yeah, I'm still trying to think of like what is the function? The first thing is I don't know where the like iterator should exist, right? Should it exist inside of the the text widget, or like the input text widget itself, or should it be like a global thing? No, it should exist in the text widget. Let me go ahead and add that. So I'm going to go over to the widget itself and go ahead and add like a position. Okay, so then here, it's an iterator into like an iterator inside of a vector. Eventually, I will switch this over to being like, right now it's like a string, which of course heap allocated and whatever. I'll change it over to like a fixed string. It's a little bit more performant. And I can do better balance checking as well. But yeah, cursor index, right? And this one, I'm going to put a little disclaimer and say that where is it? I just want to copy a comment over really quick. There it is. Okay, so runtime calculated data. So this is not like serialized with. This is just calculated at runtime, I guess. Okay, and then we'll default it as 0, just to have a beginning index, right? And then I suppose the idea would be that when you initially click on something and it doesn't have... wait. No, maybe when you revalidate like the text, maybe it automatically sets its index to the end, right? And then you can like move it back and forth. So I just got to figure out how to validate that. They both technically cursor, just one in string position and other in the vector, right? Yeah, I gotta figure out how to, I mean, I don't need to store the, world location. I know some other UI frameworks, they have a cursor for, like, drawing, and then that will, like, go down the, how do I say? That will draw, like, the UI, right? Mine's more like retain mode, or, like, retained, where it just draws the widgets. Or more like HTML, I guess. But then maybe then the backend uses a cursor too. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I think I saw someone else working on that recently. Anyways, I gotta figure out. I mean, I guess all I really have to do is just get that widget, like the currently hovered widget or currently editing widget, and then just increment or decrement the cursor index, right? That's about it. And then we just need to figure out how to render that. There's always unconscious jack. Right, and then you just adjust like where you want to go back and forth. Yeah, that's fair. Let's see. Okay, well, let's just get this working first, and then we'll start from there. So let's head over to the. Yeah, so this will always exist, and then what we'll do is we'll go to, where is it? Calculate. Where's it just at? Yeah, here we go. All right, so left. We just decrement it, and of course do some bounce checking as well. Do we get the hovered one? This just asserts that it exists. Oh, this gets the single text data, right? Okay. Oh, should the cursor exist inside of the single line text data? Yeah, maybe. It kind of makes sense to be in here because when we revalidate it, and we want to have access to the cursor. So yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and put this in the correct place. Okay, so this one's not going to be here. I'm going to put it in the single line text data. And then we'll put it down here. Yeah, okay, cool. So that exists there. And then when we go back to that function, here we go. All right, so we have the text data, so we're gonna do text data cursor index decrement, right? Now we gotta check the bounds, of course. So if, let's do this. Yeah, if it's greater than 0. I do agree with that one. I think even if we don't modify it, I still want to like send the return back. Because yeah, if you're moving back, I don't want you to like suddenly. Oh wait, give me a sec. Ooh, my voice. Alright, let me get some water. I'll be right back. Ooh. We're talking about the bounds for this? Let's see. Size is greater than 0. If size is greater than 0. So what's the case? If I have a size of 0, 0 is not greater than 0, so it won't decrement. If it's 1 is greater than 0, then we can go ahead and decrement it. Decrement the cursor as long as the decrement is greater than or equal to 0. Wait, if you decrement, if it's equal to 0, you decrement it, that's especially since it's a uint, it's gonna go to an invalid state. Right, because 0 minus 1, right? And then of course for uint, that's gonna be like, it's gonna roll over to the top of it. Let's see. Okay, and then let's see, cursor minus minus. If cursor is less than 0, doesn't need to know the text size until incrementing. Wait, cursor minus minus. If cursor is less than 0, cursor is assigned to 0. Yeah, but then the cursor is an integer, right? It has a negative value in your case. Like mine's a size t, so that would be a unsigned int. And then still, in your case, you're still doing an if check, so it would be the same thing, like performance-wise. Okay, and then this one. Let's see. Here we just plus plus. We don't really. Oh well, you might have to do, because you don't want an index that's greater than the size of the text, or else you'll like be out of bounds, right? So right now you're saying if the text size is 1, you can decrement to less than 0. If the text size is 1. Wait. If the text size is 1, so if I put 1 in here, right, I do... Oh, wait a second. Text size is greater than... Oh, wait a second. Yeah, okay. I got you. Text size... Oh, yeah. My bad. I meant the cursor index. Okay, I get what you mean. So this is what I meant. Right, wait. Text data m cursor index is greater than 0. Yeah. Oh, okay. Wait, so this one's still inaccurate? Wait. Okay, hold on. Let me let me take a look really quick. Text data m cursor index is greater than 0. It's greater than 0. Why can't my brain do math right now? Okay, wait, I'm gonna be right back. Give me a few minutes. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I thought about it. Yeah. What was it? Where is my thing? Let me do my dry out really quick. Yeah, I guess I wasn't thinking about like exactly what index represents like what location for the cursor. That's a good point. Right, because if you have text here, right, and then you have this is a series of text. Okay. I suppose this is a valid state, and this is a valid state, right? So that wouldn't directly line up with the, like, what does the index even represent? Yeah, I think I get that. I'm just trying to figure out like, yeah, what are the valid states of this index thing? So is this a 0 right here, and then we go to 1, and then 2, and then 3, type of thing? If we add the size of this, we're going to end up right before this one. Get a little bit closer too. So yeah, is this 0 state? And then is this like the size state? Beautiful diamond. Okay. Yeah. You can always decrement the cursor as long as the decrement is greater than or equal to 0. And then cursor dot dot, if cursor is less than 0, cursor is equal to 0. Okay, yeah, so I get the error my ways in that one. And then right now you're saying that if text size is 0, you can decrement to less than 0. Oh yeah, and then I already resolved that. Trying to do that right now, also not good, but I'll let you. Okay, so I guess I'll agree on maybe this will be index 0. And then this right here is index size. Yep. Size, right? So maybe the maybe this could be size plus 1 is also like a valid state, I guess. Oops, cursor index represents the character start position. Character start position where changes are being made. Okay. Character start position where... okay, yeah. I feel that. So if you're at the beginning, the cursor is right here saying, okay, like this is where we're going to go ahead and add content. So you would be able to add content prior to the beginning of the first letter, right? Oh, okay, kind of like the end pause, right, for a string. Right. Right, so you have like, oh, is it at end pause? Okay. And then of course, like if you had a string, then you figure that out. And then, yeah, but yeah, the analogy and like the comparison does make sense. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna go with this being 0, and then I'm gonna go with this being the size, and then this one, the end pause, also being a valid state, as in right after. And that's how I'll define it. So in this case, the whole like range is from 0 to size plus 1. Yeah, and then yeah, at the end we just like push back, right? Kind of idea. All right. Where is the? Okay. Yeah. I sometimes I feel like I'm just kind of running into getting. I had to like take a second. I'm like, wait, how does this actually work? Thanks for the help. I was like, what? So let me make sure this makes sense. Yeah, let me rewrite this garbage. We're comparing the cursor. So text data m cursor index, right? Size t. Wait. I think I did this backwards. Let me do this. So we're gonna do if, and then we'll compare from this one. Cursor is less than. Okay, so when are the locations where I want to be able to add to it? So, or like not add to it, sorry. I can move forward, right? So if we're at size plus 1, you wouldn't be able to move forward anymore. So if the location is equal to size plus 1, you can't move forward. So less than or equal to. No, well, okay, no. Size plus 1 is invalid, so just less than. Yeah. There we go. Those are the pounds. There's one instance where this does not work. Wait, my bounds off right here? Wait, what? Hold on. So this one, if is greater than 0, text size is 0. Oh yeah. Wait, text size is 0. So okay, if I input 0 here, text size is 0. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, I gotta think of the state when it's the text size is that as an edge case, yeah. So if we do, okay, so if we have like t as the length of the string, then we have this is 0, and then this is size plus 1. Oh yeah. Okay, but if we have none, if we try to move... Where's my brain? Equal to 0. Plus 1. If we input 0 here, we're gonna have 1. If cursor index 0 plus 1 is 1. The cursor index is 0. In that case, the cursor index is 0. Okay, wait, give me a second too. Okay, let's see. Putting out static values instead of variables in the event cursor. In the event cursor is equal to 0 and text is equal to t. And text. Okay, yeah. Cursor is equal to 0. Okay, let me look at that really quick. Okay, so if the event cursor is 0 and then the size is 1, right, for this one. Oh. So we'll have 0 here. If 0 is less than 1 plus 1, increment. Zero is less than 1.1 plus 1. So then we increment it. Now if the cursor's at 1, which is then 1 plus 1 is 2, which is still less than, and then it'll increment it and it'll cause an error. Okay, yeah. The text is nothing. When text is nothing. So if 1 is less than, okay, no, well, we're assuming the cursor's at 0, right? So then 0 is less than 0 plus 1. Zero is less than 0 plus 1, which means it will still increment. Is that just wrong in general? Or do I have to add an extra if statement? I don't know. Let me try this again. So what if we have, yeah, I'll leave this here for a second. Let's get rid of this. Okay, so if we have 0, so the first example was cursor is 0 and text is 1. So the cursor is 0, text size is 1, then that works, right? But then if you move up 1 is 1 less than 1? False. Yeah. The problem you just encountered is a 0 index versus a length size. So 0 index, non-zero index. 0 index versus length. 0 index. 0 index versus length. Okay. Wait, let me see. 0 index versus length. Okay. Okay, so let's test all the cases really quick. Length doesn't start at 0. It's null at 0. Cursor index starts at 0 and is never null. Okay. Length doesn't start at 0. It's null at 0. Length doesn't start at 0. It's null at 0. Cursor index starts at 0 and is never null. Okay, yeah. Right, okay. So yeah, this one should be fine. Yeah, just without that extra 1. So now if I do length to... Yeah, I don't know why my brain's so messed up today. Like I'm kind of starting at bounds issues. Man. Okay. So yes, let's just make sure, because you said it's good at this point, so let me just make sure my brain can kind of catch up to yours. So 0, 0, and 1, right? So this first one was if, let's go with text size is 0 and cursor is 0. So text is 0 and cursor is 0. Or I'll put this in this size since it makes sense. And make sure I understand it too. So we have cursor 0 and text size 0. So that won't work. Yep. Zero less than 1. Right, so text size is 1. Cursor is 0. This is true, and we'll be able to increment it, yep. But then if we move up to 1, the cursor is 1, is less than 1. This won't work. Okay. Yeah, and then I can kind of assume it to the end case, right? So if I go to the other bound, so if it's size, like if the text size is like 5, and the cursor is 5, then it won't work. Good. Okay. Okay. Ensure bounds of cursor. Upper bounds of cursor. Okay. Okay. Bounds of cursor. Work. Yeah, it's probably overdoing it with the comments, but that's fine. Okay, okay, so good. We can increment it and decrement it. Now I suppose we should just figure out how to render it, right? So let's head over to the rendering code. And this is gonna be interesting. Move the cursor over there. How's it there? So I need to calculate the location where the cursor should be. I might have to do that. Okay, well, I'll do it at runtime for now, and then I'll do it at runtime, and then maybe I can cache it later. I don't know if it's too much to cache that data. Yeah, I think, I don't know. I guess because I had like a situation earlier, so I feel like today I'm just kind of flustered. So yeah, I think my brain is just like running extra slow today. So yeah, I don't know why. Normally bounce checking I'm usually like all right, but my brain's just not working today. Yeah, but yeah, I'm just gonna take it slow. So let me head over to. Yeah. The thing is, I cache. Okay, let's get to the rendering. Let's go on render. Render. Okay, and then we'll go to the input text. Let's get it. Also, this music. Going crazy. Okay, there we go. Okay, all right. So here for the input text widget, right? I am rendering the cursor here, but currently I don't have any like abstraction over like figuring out where the cursor should be inside of the text. I only just draw it at the end of the text currently, because yeah, that's just how I got it working. So I suppose what I should do is figure out, like, I have to calculate at runtime the actual like world space location of where I need to render render the beam, and then just render it the way I've currently been doing it, right? Okay, and then the text dimensions, these are cached for this particular widget, right? So this is the actual like full size of it. Let me go to the function where I actually calculate this, and I might need to use it a bit. So where is that? Calculate text. Calculate. Yeah, there we go. Single line text. Okay, and then we just call whatever the font is, then calculate text size. So I think I just need like an overload of this function up into a certain index, instead of always returning the full size, right? And that's pretty much it. Yeah, because this, I believe this iterates through every single character. All I have to do is just stop at like a specified location and return that value. So if anything, I could probably just provide an overload for this. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just provide like an optional variable. We'll say ending index. So we'll do size t. Terminal index. Okay. Okay, no, I think I know what I'll do. I'll have one where you provide the terminal index, and then I'll have another one where you just provide the text. So we'll double it up. Okay, then we'll go ahead and define this, right? And then this will take in the terminal index. Like this one will take in the terminal index. So we'll do size t. Let's see. Oh, substring, right? Like, what is it? Yeah, you get the substring for the text, yeah? Oh, yeah, maybe I should just pass the substring instead of like the terminal index. And then I can also provide like, maybe like a string view. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Maybe just do a string view then. Yeah. Instead of doing like a const string reference. Yeah, you know what? Let me switch this over to string view. That's a good point. So that way I can just let's see. No, yeah, that's a. I mean, because yeah, I was gonna pass in the index, but yeah, I could just do string view, and that gives all the information you need from it. So let me just switch over to this. String std string view, and everything it should still take in the correct values. The only thing is like, gotta make sure this still works. Well, no, it's a const. Yeah, I suppose you still be able to iterate it through it, right? You're not modifying or anything. Okay. Yeah, and yeah, there you go. We just do this calculation, but just with the string view. There we go. And everything else should still work. I don't have to modify it at all. make sure I don't do anything in here that's... No, the for loop goes through here. No, we should be good. This is constant iterator, so yeah. Alright. Okay. Let's head back to that render function now. Input text, right? And yeah, we're gonna do this like every frame for now. I don't know if there's any way... I guess I'll just... what is the word? Maybe I'll just see the performance, see if it's really an issue. It really shouldn't be too bad. And you only do it when the beam is visible. So here, instead of using, what am I using? Yeah, M text cache dimensions, this thing, whatever. Oh yeah, but then I do this stuff. Okay, yeah. Because this calculates the initial location, this needs to use this data. So I might just run this function once. Like, get this information out of it. Because currently I'm running it twice, which is kind of silly. Wait, not in here. In here. So maybe I can abstract that a little bit. Let's see. Move the text. And that's the size. The translation. Yeah, we just add this. Okay, well, let's just get it working first, then I'll worry about performance. So what I'm gonna do, calculate. Let's do runtime UI service. Calculate single line text. What does this take in? The single line data? Oh, this takes in single line data, okay. And it calculates it based off of that. What does this use anyways? It's just the text data. Is this all it's using? Really? It's just the text? Okay, well maybe I don't need to take in this data reference then. I think it was more complicated before. That's why I passed this whole thing in, but yeah, I guess I don't need it now. Okay, yeah, maybe let's switch this out to a string view. Since we're only taking in that one value. And then text. Oh wait, no, we need to set it to this. That's okay. No, that's why I had it. I guess I could put a separate overload for it. I don't know. Alright, well, I guess it's time for me to stop for today. I think it's almost 3 hours. I'm gonna finish this today. I'll get this working. Thanks for the help. Fox loves you. you want to render the text leading up to the cursor, the line, and then the text after the cursor. Up to the line on top of the text, which is that, or just inject the line text. Yeah, I think the way I'm doing it right now is injecting the line into the text, because I pre-cached the size of the line for like the multi-line text. But I suppose I could change that if I needed to. But I don't want to mess with the existing API. Unless I really have to. But yeah, I guess that a lot of them do like render the text up to the cursor, set the line, and then do it, yeah. Yeah, but yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the latter one. But yeah, I appreciate the help though. So let's see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take a break for a little bit. Maybe we'll go get some food, and I'll come back and yeah, hopefully get this thing done. Oh sure. Thanks, operator Doom. Let's see. Okay, here we go. So just want to do the main window. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna okay, no. Let me see. See, my brain power is so bad right now. Like I can barely even think of this for some reason. Okay, let's see. On key pressed event. On key pressed runtime. Oh, okay, yeah. So handle yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I really can't do it. All right, well, I'll go ahead and commit off stream. I think I really need to go eat and take a break. Yeah, I'll go ahead and commit the Pong code off stream as well. And then, yeah, I don't think I changed anything in the progress board. The next stream should be tomorrow. So, yeah, should be good. Add event on key pressed. Oh yeah, add event consume on, right, okay, yeah, there we go, yeah. Yeah, you know, let me type that out real quick. Wait, no, but I consumed it in relative to the no, I think I want to be more descriptive about it, because like I consumed it, and then I also like this is relative to the like how I don't know, there was something more I wanted to say, and then I kind of forgot it. So yeah, I think I'll come back. I think I just remember why my brain was getting messed up about it. But yeah, I'll do that off stream. I think I just need to go eat. So yeah, I think that's it for me today. Yeah, I think so. I think like normally I can kind of figure out some of this stuff, but I feel like my brain right now is just kind of like not thinking for some reason. I don't know. So yeah, all right. Yeah, next stream should be tomorrow, same time. Yeah, I think that's gonna be about it for today. Thanks for everyone coming by. Appreciate y'all. If you're watching this on YouTube, thanks for sticking with me. Hopefully next stream will be a little bit better for me. I'll be a little bit more focused. And yeah, I think that's gonna be it. So, alright, later. Love you guys.